Hi everyone, welcome to a Tess Academy YouTube video. This is part of our GCSE Biology revision lesson series. Today we will run through the DNA structure. Remember, if you have any queries, please visit our website at tessonlineschool.com. Also, please suggest any feedback, improvements or suggestions to us through the website. Thank you. Firstly, let's talk about what DNA is made up of. DNA is a long chain or a polymer made up of monomers called nucleotides. Each of these nucleotides are made up of a deoxyribose sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base, either being adenine, cytosine, guanine, or thymine. As you can see, there are 4 different nucleotides, but they all have the same phosphate and deoxyribose sugar, but the base can be changed. This is the structure of the nucleotide. You do need to be familiar with it, as sometimes you are questioned about the structure. The pentagon is the 5-carbon ribose sugar, oval is the phosphate group, and the rectangle is any one of the 4 nitrogenous bases. Let's now break down the bases. There are 4 different bases: adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine, which pair up with other bases on another strand by forming hydrogen bonds. You can see in the diagram there are 2 hydrogen bonds joining A and T, and 3 hydrogen bonds joining C and G. The hydrogen bonding allows the strands of DNA to be joined together to be able to form the DNA double helix. Only A can bind to T and only C can bind to G. This is called complementary base pairing, which is crucial to remember. Just 2 bases joined together is called a base pair. Now we know the basics of the DNA structure. One of the main roles of DNA is to code for amino acids that go on to create specific proteins. A sequence of 3 bases code for one specific amino acid. The order of the bases control the order of the amino acids and how they are joined together. The specific sequence of amino acids joined together then forms a very specific structure for a protein. Therefore, the sequence of DNA nucleotides and the order of the bases determines the proteins that are produced. So you can see in the diagram, there are 3 bases coding for one amino acid each, called tyrosine, serine, and leucine. We have mentioned the double helix, but what is it really? The deoxyribose sugar and the phosphate group form the backbone of the DNA sequence, as seen in the diagram, and act almost like the backbone of a ladder. The base pairs of the hydrogen bonds between them act like the rungs of a ladder. It joins to form a twisting ladder, which is scientifically called the double helix. So, in the left-hand side diagram, we can see the sugar-phosphate backbone, and we have the base pairs in between with the hydrogen bonds. In the right-hand side diagram, you can see how DNA twists to form the double helix. Let's now put our knowledge of the DNA structure to the test and answer a few exam questions. Let's try this fast multiple choice question here. Try it independently and get back to the video to check your answer and add any corrections. Firstly, which of the following is not a base? Is it guanine, cytosine, thymine, or tyrosine? The correct answer is tyrosine, which is actually an amino acid. Let's now try a longer question. It's completely recall and an AO1 question, which is asking you to describe the structure of a nucleotide. It's a 4-marker, so remember to include all aspects of the nucleotide and what it comprises. Award yourself 1 mark for each of the following: 1 mark for phosphate, 1 mark for mentioning the deoxyribose sugar, 1 mark for the mention of bases, and the last mark is for mentioning the 4 different bases that it could be, i.e., adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. This is just a naming question, so all you have to do is state your answer. Name the 4 bases. 1 mark for each of the following: adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you would like further support, we offer one-to-one sessions and group sessions for Key Stages 1, 2 and 3, along with specially formulated 11+ GCSE and A-level lessons. Further information can be accessed on our website at tessonlineschool.com. And if you would like further resources, advice and feedback, please contact us on the following numbers. Thank you.